everyone, and welcome to Faction Warfare 22, 21, somewhere in that range. It's been a mess lately. We're going to get into it, though. Tripwire's ready to go. Let's get our Discord post made. We can even get a YouTube video to go live as well. Let's go there. Go here. Alright, so that one went live on its own yesterday, which I remember. Local's empty. We don't need this. This is already fixed. I don't think I ever fixed my stream title, though. So let's get rid of that. Riff. Give away. Let's do that. Rush wave at Cowboy. That's right, Ragnarok knows the way. It's all about the dodged Kappa. Alright, this is episode 20 I'm going to post on YouTube. Let's go copy there. Go there. We might end up just doing a lot of office work today. Like, I need to pay out giveaway winners. I need to do all kinds of stuff. That couldn't happen yesterday or the day before. Let's go there. Let's grab that. Go here. Grab this. Kill that. +1 nerd and local. We'll keep an eye out for. Save location. Back to contents. Monetization on. Hit submit. And public. Alright. New YouTube video is up. We need to document, I believe, I've already added the 8 million from day before yesterday. But new video went up, and I need to go to this channel. We need to go to content, video producer. Go check the length of that video is 433. Which means it can't be this one, which would make sense. So let's export that. That'll be ready for tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about remembering it today. Man. Acid, good morning. I hope you're doing well. What a morning. Actually, it went pretty smooth. It's just time. Time. Rabid Turkey, hope you're doing well. Cowboy says, Rush, sadly I have to leave my VIP. I haven't been able to do sub or Patreon this month. Well, it's not tied to your sub. Patreon. Go to messages. What is this? Do. Vocalax. Notifications. Pledge, edit, pledge. I haven't anybody cancel this month. Patreons, search, Cowboy. I have no Cowboys on Patreon for some reason. Maybe your Patreon's under a different name. But no worries, it'll all work itself out. We still have three VIP badges left to deal with. Pharaoh Toad, hope you're doing well. Rush, how much LP do you get for rendezvous sites, sir? Rendezvous sites are 10,000, and then the supply cache and supply depots are 15,000. The corporations are going to go in for it, so I've been pointing them to a few of your Faction Warfare videos. Thank you very much, Acid. Yeah, it's 10k for rendezvous and 15k for supply depots and supply caches. The caches and depots spawn dynamically, so you kind of have to like patrol around for them. And then the rendezvous sites spawn in every frontline and second tier system every 20 minutes. Well, I just went live, Darth Vapor. I've only been live like 4 minutes, and it takes Twitch however long it takes Twitch to catch up. End the goal. Make a new goal for Twitch. Make them happy. I think we finally have everything sorted and fixed, and I can finally Click buttons and Eve. See these SIGs documented. All the old SIGs are gone. Let's get the probes out. Be lazy and go 8 AU. What's that Astero thing? Number series. If you check out the riff command in chat, the artist is selling official Eve posters. They were kind enough to send us some of the posters here for promotional materials. I've got all the T1 Frigs and the Astero to show. And down below chat, there's a red button that says Get Good. If you click it, it'll open up the channel point menu. And anyone in chat who puts points into that community goal helps push it to 100%. When it reaches 100%, we're going to do a drawing. And the winner of that drawing gets to pick any poster they want from that store for themselves. Hey, Millsy. Did you really? You talked to the artist in Jita randomly. That's crazy. Ragnarok. I don't know if you see it or not. I've been hopping in your chat when you're offline for the I've seen you get the commands recently. For mine and Corpy's benefits. Well, thank you for sharing it, Acid. I appreciate that. Cowboy Morgan getting points in. Pharaoh Toad adding 1 million is to the jackpot pool, which might, Pharaoh Toad. I think you're the first one to add 1 million is to the jackpot pool to get it rebuilt. Oh no, Kruk, don't do it. Kruk's joining Ragnarok in the narrative. Kruk, good morning. He was in Jita Local and I chatted him up because I remembered him from Reddit. Oh wow. That's pretty random. To see in Jita too. Darth adding more to the jackpot pile. Or I'm sorry, to the poster giveaway. Let's cycle the posters again then. Now it's time for the magnet to be on the screen. Obviously they're meant to be framed, but I wouldn't be able to frame them and cycle them and show them off to you guys on stream there as easily. Let's go to 2 AU. I might even just go to 1 AU. Let's be extra greedy and see what happens. Pharaoh getting points in. Thank you, Pharaoh. We must spread the true word of beginner Asteros for everyone. Maybe we'll do mission running for SOE. Farm up LP and crash the Astero market. Sorry guys, I didn't have breakfast. I have for 3 days in a row forgotten to bring food from home to work. And damn. Damn, I'm paying for it. I'm eating crackers. Drinking some Sprite. Quiet down the stomach. Get through the day. I can pig out after gym time. Man, Rashad. Like, if my routine is disrupted, everything is fucked. Like, I can't remember anything. See, yes, I haven't eaten for 3 days straight because of the flu that I had. My bacon muffin this morning tasted great, I bet. I bet that was the best breakfast you could remember having in recent history. All it takes is 3 days of not eating, right? Like, I eat when I get home, but... like... whew. I've been up since probably 4:30 or 5 o'clock. Then 6:30, everyone up and moving around, and... gals over by 7, and... sure as shit, I'm pulling into work, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to bring food again. And, they have, like, protein bars or whatever on the counter at the gym that I can purchase there, but they've been sold out, and... like, the one time I actually would eat them, they're not there. You're down 6 kilos from this diet hack. I don't know if that's going to be a sustainable plan. Just stop eating. Though yesterday was an amazing day, guys. Wokelax popping in out of nowhere. Carried the shill. We got to, like, 60... hold on, how does math work? 40, 50s. It's like 70% of the shill yesterday came from Wokelax. We gave away over 3 billion plus 2 more billion. So over 5 billion went out yesterday. Absolutely crazy. Despite all the schedule fuck-ups this week, we're still on track to be unethical. We're starting today off at 67.33% unethical, which is amazing. Crowbat's been dealing with that too, Rabid Turkey. Us fat asses can't understand it, but there are certainly people who struggle with putting weight on in the first place and have the opposite problem. Hey, Stem Pig. Hope you're doing well. So what's been going on in Eve life, guys? What have you guys been up to? I was only here for like 2.5 hours yesterday. I saw the patch notes. It wasn't anything like super newsworthy. Like good that they announced it and patched or whatever. Just it wasn't like discussion worth. So Rabbit, I'm 36, 6 foot tall, and weigh $155. What can I do? Damn. Well, it isn't about getting the weight number up, right? Like, it's more about having a healthy not environment, but whatever. Whatever healthy is for you. Like, what have doctors told you to do? Like, do you just have a really high metabolism? Do you struggle building muscle? Are you active at all? You know, do you do anything but sit at the computer for too many hours a day? Like, I don't know enough context, right? There we go, the burpee command. Just do burpees, oh god. At his weight, that may not be safe if he's going to burn more calories and not taking enough in to get ahead. Doesn't sound like they need to do burpees. I've been trying to find crocite belts, but I'm not sure if you have to scan one down in nullsec. So, once upon a time, Stempig, ABC ores would just be in random belts. There are ore anomalies that you can scan down that can also contain them. So those do exist. But I would need somebody who actively mines in nullsec now, with all the changes and whatnot, to tell me where the crocite is mainly found. Or table may help as well, because we can look at crocite there. And it says it is in low-sec and null-sec anomalies. So that would mean not scanning down, is what that tells me. Society site punch-in, probes in, tripwire, all of this. We've got a relic site to scan, or to cargo scan after this as well. Put this over here, and away we go. So I thought you could find an anom without scanning. Yeah, anomalies you can. Yeah. There are some anomalies you do scan down, and there's some anomalies that you don't, like, you can just warp to. Found an ochre belt without scanning. Yep, they do exist. Let's go here. Prop over. F5 the first can. Find out what's inside of it. Okay, so Acid confirms crocite is far more common in low-sec now since the changes. Thank you. Yeah, it used to be a null-sec ore years and years and years ago when I mined in null-sec, but I knew there had been a lot of changes, and that may not be any longer the case. 1 million in the can. Disgusting. 2 million. More trash. Let's go to this can over here. Yeah, it may not acid. I don't know. The Stempeg looks like low-sec is going to be your best bet. You've been all over Syndicate. I don't know what that is. It depends what region, but... Dotlan... Syndicate... Yeah, that's null-sec, so... That isn't going to help you at all. 12 million. I guess we can steal this. Let's prop mod one time. Ephemero, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, out of null-sec Stempig into low-sec to find the crocite. Prop's already off. We're just getting in range here. Whew. Alright, we documented the million ISK from earlier. Got that taken care of. Get the pin click there. There we go. Got to keep that Pavlovian training going. +1 nerd and local. Nothing on D-scan. First hack of the day. This will set the tone for the day on hacking. I'm going to start off with a wrench. 2 tool. 3, 2, 1. Let's go here. 2, 1. Tool. Click away. Into another suppression node. Of course we did. Alright, let's go here. Are we fine? Seem fine. 12 million. D-scan is still empty. Well, that may not be true. Put this over here. Grab all these. D-scan says still good. We have a relic site we also need to check. And local just emptied out, so. Relic here, level 2. Close that. Go here. So you do need to scan one down. I was so confused. No, now, unless I misunderstood, Acid said specifically you don't need to scan it down. They said 0.4 to 0.1 to 0.4 anomalies, Crocite low sec, blah blah blah. Green or anomalies, and yeah, so they should just be on your sig list or anomaly word list. Words are hard this morning. We can't even say word. Solstice. Hope you're doing well. Man. Yeah, confirmed. Acid said you don't need to scan these down. Let's get rid of this. Let's go over here. Just a little bit though. Weirdy word heart, yeah. Get this in range quickly. We'll go for the other 3 cans. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that one first. Unlock. Burn. And debris and a remain. The brakes on, F5. This can is also empty. Burn this way. Unlock. Brakes, F5. This remain is the last one. Go here. Prop once. Grab an F5. And this relic site is completely empty. Alright. Back to the SIG list, nothing new. Go to the map. We're going to go into AK. This way. See, STEM actually happened yesterday. I was in Null. I seen on the agency that there was a Crocite belt in system. I tried to warp to it, but disappeared and couldn't get it for some reason. So I have had a pile of reports that the agency is a terrible way to track signatures remotely. They are not in real time. And obviously I'm not going to hear people talk about how great it is. You know, I'm not going to make an effort to talk about the successes, but I've had plenty of people tell me that they use the agency to go find signature stuff and they get there and it's no longer there. See, I wouldn't rely on the agency personally. It's never been real-time information, and so to me that makes it immediately useless because I do scanning and hacking, so. A, B, and B, D. Let's knock these out. Cloak's still good, so go here. Probes out. Go to this SIG first. That SIG just despawned, okay. Let's go over here instead. Quick scan it. Low-sec, the quantity of all variations of Crocite and all low-sec ore anomalies will be increased by 9,900%. So yeah, low-sec needs to be where we're still picking his head to. Agency is terrible, who would have thought it? Zap's been hating the agency since it came out. There are good things about the agency, there are bad things about the agency. But Zap just hates it top to bottom. Kind of like how Vinny feels about Photon UI. Well, they have made changes since 2020 that I'm aware of to the ore anomalies. Doesn't mean they haven't, just not any that I'm aware of. That was all part of the scarcity shuffle. Double dirty wormhole. Some Vinny influence in this system. We need to get into, I believe, EN. Let's check the map to confirm. Just give us all the ores back to Null. Oh god. And the overtuned Oracles too, right? Let's go into Ian. Probes in. Dan the Redacted. Happy Wednesday, Dan. Hope you're doing well. How's the new gig, Dan? This is before you going into work, I presume. Acid. Acid's campaigning. Make the game terrible again. That's right, Solstice. And Imicus, huh? Bunch of nerds in local. Some friendlies, too. Let's update the tripwire. Delete the old. And then go into Hall. Maybe that's where the Imicus is going, I don't know. Love it so far, glad to hear it, Dan. And yep, leaving in like 15 minutes, gotcha. Well, be safe, and thank you for stopping in while you can. Dan, do you know the date? Like the official launch date for Baldur's Gate 3? Is it June, July? I heard it was coming up, but I haven't memorized the date. You think it's August? Okay. All I heard was summer, so I didn't know beyond that. I think we go into Hiko from here. So it says the end of August, okay. Hiko, IM. Go there. Oh, Acid had too. Cool. Yeah, Dan sent me a copy last year, or hell, maybe even the year before. I'm looking forward to checking it out. I want to try out Pathfinder again, too. Kingmaker, I think it's called. That was a lot of fun when I did the Twitch bounty for it. Yeah, I've only heard good things about it, Dan. And, like, any of the complaints so far have been obvious early access type things. Go here. Put these in tripwire. Is this Hiko? It is. Okay. Delete the old SIGs. I'm hoping I can make a dwarf from the start. That'll be my goal. If Human pops in today, I can update him on the Shining Force playthrough. Stempig adding 1 million hits to the jackpot pool. Let's get that documented. There we go, Stempig. Thank you very much. Another one from Terry sneaking in. Get that documented.
We're not just doing this for money.
The first shill of the day.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
Mr. Dinosaur. Thank you very, very much for the 10-month prime. Mr. Dinosaur, hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the support. You have opened up the first hype train window of the day. If we have a second professional shill, cheer 100. Gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit the resub button. We'll have our first hype train timer as well. Good morning, Mr. Dinosaur. See, Solus says, my bot now basically finished, and I'm running out of excuses to keep working on things instead of putting my stuff live. Uh-oh. Ephemero, adding 1 million to the jackpot pool. Thank you very much. Dan will have to refund that. I can't do anything with the webcam right now that isn't the posters. Maybe I'll figure out eventually, but I haven't done so yet. Haven't had any time. All my early hour productivity has been shut down yesterday and today. Let's go here, put these in up to dated. Where do I want to go from here? Should be nerds and local. We can go up to Pav probably. Let's set Dester over there. Ryland, after Ephemero adding Morris to the jackpot pool. Jackpot pool getting rebuilt. Thank you all again very, very much. The Ursk sneaking in 1 million. Look at that. 2 million now. The Ursk. And then Aaron for a third. Thank you all again very much. 1, 2, 3. Documented. Pin clicking. Aaron with another one. Can't resist.
Doing this for money.
There's the shill timer.
doing it for a shitload of money.
1, 2, and then more is coming into the jackpot pool. 3 million more for Dan and Iernan, adding 3 million more. 1, 2, 3. Documented. Rage on pause with the 2-month prime. Thank you very much for the support. You have opened up the hype train clock. We're halfway through the timer. We need one professional shill who is not Rage and not Mr. Dinosaur to cheer 100, gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit the resub button. Kick off the first hype train of the day. It's going to be Draco with the 100 bits, also becoming Nerd of the Day on the bit side. Draco, thank you very much. I haven't even updated. Look how far behind I'm on thing, guys. Look at this. Still has yesterday's Nerd of the Days on here. Draco, thank you again for the supports. Top bits of the day. Wasting no time. Hype train already at 68%. Shad, happy Wednesday. Stationary Nerd, what kind of pen is that? I got you. Just nothing like super amazing. Inner Gel Liquid Ink Gel Ink. Pentel is the brand. I got these from Rush Mom a couple of Christmases ago. Along with the actual post-it notes that I use for the shill sheets on my desk. Hey, Bomb Diggity. Bomb Diggity doesn't mind. Doesn't mind having it there. Iernan is also going to put points into the community goal. Let's cycle the posters here. Now we're on to the Heron. One nerd in local. Let's go to the spot first, see what we can find on D-Scan. Level 1 hype train at 68% with just under 4 minutes to go. It would take 500 bits or 1 sub, resub, gift sub, or prime. Remember, if you're not subscribed, put a dodged kappa in chat, just like the ads command shows you. You could be the first legitimate dodge kappa of the day. Also, we've got Dan adding 13 million to the jackpot pool. Let's get the pin out. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 million is added, documented from Dan the Redacted. Hey, Tazhall. Hope you're doing well. Good so far, getting ready to head in shortly. Oh, that's supposed to be responding to Shad, maybe? I don't know, chat jumped around a lot with all the... Wait, oh no, I missed a high-sec buyback shout-out. Let me get that documented. High-sec buyback. There we go. Julius also linking it up. Hello and welcome, Julius. If anybody in chat doesn't have high-sec buyback already bookmarked, do so now. The most useful tool you can have in your toolbox when starting out EVE Online for quick liquid ISK. Also, if you're a veteran of EVE, you definitely have space stations full of trash you haven't looked at in years. Let high-sec buyback do all the work. Turn those into space bucks today. Now we have a legitimate Dodge Kappa number series. You have just increased your chances of being gifted a sub. We'll see if the Dodge Kappa meta can catch number series this morning. And if the Dodge Kappa meta is awake enough. No shit, I don't want any promotions. I want retirement. I want to get out, not further up. There's nothing good that way. Number series, at some point I gotta try out that buyback thing too. Absolutely number series. To set up a bunch of random stuff in a contract for buyback, do you need to be at the station? No, you don't. You can go to your personal assets page, go from here, and just... Is it Control A? Yeah, Control A will select everything, right click, and you can create contract like that. And fill it out like normal. You can also do your high-sec buyback appraisal from that screen as well. You don't even need to be physically there. Only 80 seconds left in the hype train window. Level 1 is in progress. Can the level 1 make it in time? Will it whelp? Will we have an hour of ethical behavior to start today off with? We certainly hope not. We'll see if one professional shill gifts a sub, drops a prime, or hits the resub button, or if any number of nerds can cheer 100 bits total. It doesn't need to be one person, it can be a team effort. Cheer any number of bits. Push that level 1 hype train in time. Dan, have a great day. And thank you for taking the time to pop in and say hello. Let's scroll back and chat a little bit more. Acid about gifting the prime. 30 seconds left. Uh-oh, guys. It might be an ethical hour this morning. It's certainly possible. It would take a cheer 500 total. 1 sub, resub, gift sub, or prime in 20 seconds. Will nerds be able to beat the clock? They did! Julius, first time chatting, drops the prime on us and saves the hype train. Julius, thank you very, very much for the support. That's extremely generous of you and greatly appreciated. Since you have defeated the level 1 hype train, we can now talk about unethical giveaways. If level 2 hype train completes before time runs out, each hype train conductor, who is Draco and Mr. Dinosaur, each of them will decide how to spin the unethical casino wheel. Now, unless of course they're dethroned before the timer runs out. Again, if level 2 hype train completes before time expires, we'll have 2 rounds of unethical casino spins to play. Julius, thank you again very much for the support. Taz says, my head hurts. We had a fleet for 5.5 hours yesterday. Holy crap. It's a long time staring at space pixels. Hopefully it was successful and worthwhile for you, Taz. Just under 4 minutes to go. Let's check the shill math on a level 2 hype train. It would take 1,800 bits or 1,500 bits. No, I'm sorry. It would take 1,800 bits or 300 bits and 3 subs. Resubs, gift subs, or primes. Julius, thank you very much for the follow. We're here Monday through Friday. Hopefully we'll see you again in the future. I stream EVE Online throughout the week as a kind of like a live Q&A desk or help desk. New players come in, have questions. We try to get them pointed in the right direction. Kind of mirrors my own experience with EVE 14 years ago. Always kind of recognize that EVE is an amazing game to play, and more people would be able to get into it if they had somebody answering those first initial questions, get them over that first hump. We had a blast, very good. Not as positive, hey, that's not the point, is it? In some of the fights, but totally worth it when you have fun, exactly. You're rejoining from 2016, Julius. Well, welcome back. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to ask. We'll certainly do our best to help. I think sometimes people get like uncomfortable or think that they're gonna like interfere or distract us from what we're trying to do or whatever. And like, no, everything we do on the screen is just bullshit and passing time. The focus is Twitch chat, answering questions, and trying to help folks out. You started 06, I started 09, played for about a year and some change, took a break. Came back 2013, played for a year, took a break. Came back 2016, I've been here since 2016. What? Oh my god, 7 years now? Straight of EVE. Only 2 minutes left on the hype train. It could still be an ethical hour ahead of us here. Level 1 hype train did complete, but it would take level 2 hype train completion for unethical giveaways. We've got 2 minutes to go. It would take 3 subs and 300 bits to beat that level 2 hype train in time. Let's punch into the sites. It's a relic site, everything else is dead. Let's go there. Vinegar Douche, chief of the Wormhole PD, unethically stealing Nerd of the Day status from Draco. Disgusting. Let's get Vinny on here. Vinegar Douche. There we go. Documented. Vinny, good morning. Thank you for the bits. Taking us to 5% of level 1 hype train. Somebody died on the sites. There's nothing here. Somebody got ganked here. Maybe Vinny can remotely process the crime scene and tell us what happened here. How dare you talk to me before I had my coffee. Let's go to one Sue. If you guys want to behave like a special snowflake like Vinny, remember to go to VIP over on Patreon. We're down to 3 VIP badges. Once they're gone, they're gone. If you want to be a special snowflake like Vinegar Douche, grab that VIP badge today. Meerkat dropping the prime 23 times in a row. Meerkat. Thank you very, very much. Taking us to 1/3 completion on the hype train. Level 2 still in progress with just under 40 seconds left. Will chat be able to do it? Let's see. 18 minus 1, 17 minus 5 is 12. So it would take 200 bits. And 2 subs. Or 3 subs total. Or 1200 bits total. Any combination thereof to beat the hype train. Level 2 in progress. And thank you all again very, very much for the support. We go into INN and then EH. Yeah, let's go this way. Classic E-boy attitude, Vinny. Look at that. Rylan knows. Rylan understands. Meerkat, thank you again for the 23rd Prime in a row. If anybody in chat doesn't know about Prime, the Prime command will tell you all about it. Basically, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Prime Gaming. And one of the special perks you have from that is a free sub to a channel of your choice on Twitch every 30 days. It doesn't auto-renew, doesn't convert to a paid sub or anything like that. You've already paid for it, but you have to manually claim it and manually use it. So even if you don't use it here, make sure you use it somewhere on Twitch for a channel that you appreciate and enjoy. Let's go this direction here. Let's see, Stempig says, what's your opinion on gate camping? Do you think it's fair? Yeah, it's fine. Or should something be done about it? I wouldn't be fine. I'd be okay with iteration. Like, they shouldn't, like, remove it or anything. I've only ever lost one ship to real ganking. The rest have just been on gates. Yeah. I would need more context. Like, why should I be mad about gate camping, I guess, is the question. Yeah, and fairness is irrelevant. Now, there should be counterplay. There should always be counterplay. But fairness should not be the goal. You're shot back off. Oh, man. So I get my skill books in peace. Alright, we got a nerd and local. They seem to be somewhat friendly. Where's my bookmark on? Go here. Control B, never. Get a new bookmark made here. Alright, bookmark is good. Let's try these in tripwire. See what the SIGs information is going to be. Old SIGs deleted. Very good. We're going to launch probes. We're going to launch probes. We're going to punch back over here. Do a quick scan there. So far, Ephemera, that's right. Just basically you're something fragile enough with enough loot in you. Or value on you. Fucking Solstice. Level 1 data site, no thank you. Imagine being Solstice and thinking I care what other people's in-game names are. Imagine Solstice. Stem, is there any tip on how to counter gate camping? Yeah, so what are you trying to accomplish, Stem? Are you traveling through hostile territory? Are you hauling stuff to market? Like, the answer changes based on what you're trying to do. And it can't just be, well, I'm just trying to get through a gate camp. Like, no. We need to know why you're trying to get through a gate camp. What are you trying to accomplish? Bigger picture here. Because the easiest solution is just don't fly through a gate camp in the first place. But, you know, there's got to be some reason that you feel like you need to go through that gate camp. We need to know what that reason is before we can accurately give you a suggestion. Like what Zaf describes will work in some situations, but it won't work like if you're trying to move like a cruiser or something. Let's go here. Solstice. See, moving ships around, like mining ships, so you want to get a barge from gate to gate, yeah. So, you're going to want a scout. You want somebody to go ahead of you in a small ship to check these gates before you go through them. Yep, there you go. Zaf has the best idea. Just pay someone else to do it. Vinny wants you to make an alt. And gives these people more money so you can be logged in both characters at the same time. Which is an option. But it's usually way cheaper to have someone else do it for you. Hey, K-Penguin. Is there some bonus percentage in giveaways for me today passing 120 mil SP, or is it still rigged? It's always rigged, Taz. Absolutely always rigged. Just sometimes we can rig it in your favor. But congrats on the 120 mil skill points. Make sure to make a Reddit thread that your SP is pure. That you never injected. They like that over there. Exactly. See, the Erskine knows. It's all about smoking the bandit. That's exactly what it is. Wormholes. Disgusting. Put that over there. Now, if anybody has not been to the YouTube channel today, Go to the YouTube channel, go to the newest video, and leave a ridiculous comment. Each new commentor adds $1 million to the jackpot pool, and you're helping boost the visibility of those videos. MA into, MA into RR, yeah, let's go there. Let's go this way. Let's see, blah, 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 whoop. Stimpig. I mean, I have an alt that can run the massive freight ships, so should I move mining ships around in an Assurant or similar? Like, should you is subjective, right? Like, we don't know why you want to move stuff around ever. So, there are very few situations in EVE when you ever want to move things around. Generally, you want to sell everything and then rebuy it where you're going. But if there's some reason you don't want to do that, and we don't know what that reason is, and until we know what that reason is, again, it's hard for us without context to help. It's Hazal. Each comment by a unique PI, each commentor adds this to the jackpot pool. Hey, Kilgore. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and a freighter's not going to make it through a gate camp, so that's off the menu. The bigger the ship, the less likely it's going to go through that gate camp. Let's go here. Thank you, Solstice. Pat, good morning. Pat was kind enough to take some time with me yesterday and run some heroics over on Hoth. You know what, Pat? It isn't just the XP that's worthwhile, it's those damn gear upgrades. I was getting my ass kicked on the previous planet, and then we did those heroics yesterday, and now, like, my gear score or whatever is through the roof. See, Stempix is I usually buy my ships in Jita, then move it myself to a base camp about 50 jumps away. So, Stem, what you're describing is probably the worst way of doing things imaginable. So, my first question, Stem, are you basing out of high sec, low sec, null sec? There's no wrong answer, but it impacts like the choices you have available to you. It is, Pat. Very, very nice. Junk there. Let's go here. Oh my god, Stempig, get ready. Stempig, go here. Stempig, allow me to introduce you to Nerds. New Eden retail delivery service, anywhere in high sec. Nerds will bring you everything. You just tell them what you want. Go to that Discord, go to their instructions channel, follow those instructions, and they'll get you sorted out. Never again, ever, move your stuff around high sec. See, Pat, you always try to do a few each planet. Cherry picking them is important. Like, we only had one bad heroic yesterday. It was the, fighting the 3 different elites or whatever. The rest of them were pretty quick, but that one sucked. Poor people probes are in space. Who the hell would dare? There's player-run delivery services? Yeah, Stem. Absolutely. And Nerds is one of the newest ones that will just absolutely be a time saver for you. No ships still. Nerd left local. They were intimidated by our superior probes. Oh yeah, high sec gate camp's definitely things off. Anything? What the fuck do you think Jita gaking is? Perimeter gates and shit. They're just scanning for anything squishy and quote-unquote worth it on the kill mail. Let's go here. +1 in local again. We need to document these shills. +2 on the shill sheet. Takes us to 68% on ethical on the day. Henry, hello and welcome, and thank you for the follow. Still 1 nerd in local. Poor people probes are back. Let's go here. We haven't found a good SIG yet, by the way. All these SIGs have been crap. Wouldn't be a camp unless a war deck? No, you can definitely heist gate camp without war decks. In fact, it's better because then the people aren't paying as much attention. There's not cargo scan, there's ship scan. It's literally what Bush Kitty does. Like, he's looking for nerds that are squishy and high value. Either in the cargo and weak on the tank. Hey, Resna. I don't know, Solstice. I don't think people are dumb simply from being ignorant. I don't equate ignorance and being dumb. I think it's more like you on the wrong side, the far side of the normalcy bubble, right? You deal with things for years and years and years on end. They become normal to you, but they're still completely foreign concept to somebody else, and it sure as hell isn't like the game teaches anybody anything in those regards. Put that over there. Hey, Elder Wolf. You heard dumb and came running. Let's get into IRA. Let's go there. But if Rashad's listening, he remembers this back in the day. We were doing Marvel Heroes raids. And to me, it was like, why are people standing in the fucking circle? Like, the circle's fucking red. Get the fuck out of it. But they had no idea. They had never raided an MMO before. And to you and I, it might be like, well, a red circle is the most obvious fucking indicator that something is bad. And to us, that's true. But to somebody who's never played anything like that before. Exactly, Acid. Or that wasn't Acid, it was Ryland, I think. Chat moved on me. Where'd it go? Yep, Ryland's right. It's all about that frame of reference. It means everything to us. It means absolutely nothing to them. You have to find that common language. There was one fight, I told people like, hey, do you remember the movie The Christmas Story? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, do you remember when the kid put his tongue on that pole and he got frozen and stuck? They're laughing. Yeah. That's what I need you to do. There's a pole in the middle of this fight, and when I say collapse, you stick your fucking tongue on the pole. Don't get near it. Don't slide toward it casually. Get your fucking face on that fucking pole immediately. But I'm in my rotation, don't give a shit. Fuck your rotation. Fuck your DPS. Get your dumb, ugly fucking face on the fucking pole. And see, I used something that they understood. They understood the Christmas Story. They understood the pole. They knew what a tongue was. I'd say things like dumb, ugly face, to shatter through their brain of they're watching Netflix or, multitasking something somehow. Like, hey. You dumb, ugly son of a bitch. Oh shit, something's going on, I better listen. Yeah, you. Oh shit, you might be talking to me. Rashad. Don't stand in the shit, exactly, Risk. But they have no idea. They have no idea. DBM for a while made audio notifications, slashing screen alerts, and the kinds of things that people knew not to stand in the poo, and they still do it. Right? And fewer people do, of course, but DBM is useless to somebody who's not even looking at the screen, right? They're showing up to get free shit. Get that carry. Guys, why am I dead? You guys suck. Just heal me. You're standing in extra damage. Just heal me through it. Gosh. Now anyone, decent would just kick that person from the raid, block them, and not do anything to humanize them further. Remember when Frank the Bank used to cuss me out for doing dumb shit? Oh, man. People should not be protected from their mistakes. They should be allowed to make them. When it only affects them, yes. When it affects other people, no. At least not in unilateral terms. Let's see. Go here. Go there. This alert can't help me because I'm not paying attention, yeah. But it's a big screeching noise. I don't play with sound, They have counters for everything. I was yelling you at comms. I took my headphones off. Unless there's a loot roll going on, do I really need to pay attention? You've seen those people. They exist. They're here in chat right now. To be fair, it's always the healer's fault. Oh my god. I miss the days of the powers of life and death. DPS staying in a circle? Fuck them. Fuck them, let them die. Who cares? Jeff speaks up. Why am I dead? If you don't know why you're dead, go fuck yourself. Hey, guess who? Early Hursk. Present, says Rashad. Henry knows, yep. The woes of healing. There's nothing better than a sassy healer in WoW. Absolutely. We get shit done. Now, I came back to WoW years later. This is probably around, like, Legion time. I don't know when the change happened, but I'm running in a pug group through an LFG, right? Which was already the first mistake. And I remember getting kicked from a group for leeching. And I'm like, the fuck are they talking about leeching? They're like, well, you have mana and you're not DPSing. Fucking brain melted. The fuck are these nerds on about? Yeah. The content is so easy that you should be DPSing. And if we take damage, you better heal us. But you definitely need to be on the DPS chart. Holy fuck. These fucking nerds. We look at them. Things have all fallen apart. Alright, this side is dead. There's nothing here. Let's go here. Probes go back out. Go there. Go to 1AU. Go to this side. Probes down. Scan. Elderwell, that's what's great about Final Fantasy XIV when... Uh-oh, you guys got chatty all of a second. Hold on. When you bust your ass saving the noob, people give you accommodations and recognize your amazing ability to smash. Oh, that's for the after the after action report thing. Give little hearts to people. Right, Ginger? Check channel point request. They're all gone. I cleared them out earlier to add this to the jackpot pool because I thought it was all Dan. I did a high sec buyback thing, and then anything else is long gone. If you tell me what it was, though, we can still do it. Rashad, that's right. Rashad says it was funny when Rush had me running Marvel Heroes Raid. I was excited to be leading it, but for Rush, it was to show that even an idiot can do it. Rashad. Oh, fuck. It must have been a green raid. It had to be a green raid. Like, look, guys. This is some easy-ass shit. Rashad's been here for months. He can lead the raid. Elderwolf, in the moment you DPS and someone falls below 50% of the HP for a split second, you get called out for being freaking DPS as a healer. Oh, man. Oh, gotcha, Acid. We can do that. Next one up, the Imicus. Bam. Never a healer person, but even I know, as DPS, the healer in a dungeon only heals and he fucks up, it's his fault. See? We have one fucking job. Leave us to it. I remember, like, Wrath days when it was... the tank and the healer basically ran the dungeon, the group. The 3 DPSs were just mouth breathers, right? Completely replaceable. If anyone got an attitude, you like, 0 tolerance. Iron Fist ruling, just boom. Mouthy DPS, I'm on top of the DPS charge, you guys need me. Punt. We're gonna replace you in literally 8 seconds. We're gonna say, looking for DPS, boom, you're already replaced. Yep, definitely hurting cats. Oh, man. Let's see. This one's further away. So it should be that one. DPS dime a dozen, right? Remember when those nerds? Fucking Randy. You guys need me. My rotation's amazing. Alright, bye, Randy. What? No, you can't do this. You can't complete this dungeon without me. Yeah, we can, Randy. You're DPS. Go enjoy your 45-minute queue time. TBC or Wrath dungeons were the best. Go 5x DKs. That's true. Perfectly balanced in every way, right? Is the bowhead worth getting for moving bulk ships around or just to get jump freighters? Neither. Especially in the situation you described, Stem, neither at all. Have other nerds do it. Literally have nerds do it for you. Nerds, high sec buyback. Never waste time moving shit ever again. Now, the counter to this, Stem, is if space trucking is your hobby. If you enjoy being a space trucker, Then go to High-Sec Buyback, Discord here, talk to Rian, Rian there, and they can actually get you into space trucking itself as an actual career and job, instead of like a part-time annoying, you know, gig that you do on the side. Like, you can actually make it your focus. Then bigger ships like that will be worth more to you, because you'll be using them more often. Hey, Tesla. See, Ginger, I mean, I'm mainly DPS and WoW. I don't touch because I know I'll fuck up. I like tanking, but I'm relatively new, so I stick to DPS and WoW. So, like, tanking's not bad. You just piss things off, and... Like, if you're DPS, you're already pissing people off anyway. As a tank, you just piss off NPCs. That's all it is. And then probably piss off your healer. That can be a thing, too. Oh, you'll fuck up the healing. It's just whack-a-mole, right? Never heal DPS, only heal tanks. You can throw like off heals, like heal over times. That's not fair though. I've seen over the years though, Blizzard started adding in like incidental damage shit. So you can't just play whack-a-mole. You actually have to pay attention. Yeah, definitely ping him on his Discord now. He won't be on my Discord. We're too active. We scare him. But go to his Discord linked in chat and tag it Rian. Like, hey, I want to be a space trucker. What do? Hey, Lanthor. How do you get into space trucking safely? I was ignorant of the dangers for the last few weeks. Then I ran into Bush Kitty stream, and now moving my haulers gives me anxiety, Lanthor, right? It's like you had no idea the roach was there. Now all of a sudden, it's always there. Hiding underneath the chair where he lives underneath. Just waiting to get you. But yeah, like Bush Kitty's stream, he can teach you a lot about it. Again, the high-sec buyback nerds. Just at Rian on that Discord. Even if they don't want to hire you as a trucker, they can at least give you like pointers and tips and tricks for how to move shit and avoid trouble. DPS piss off healer in the tank, that's right. Hey John, good morning. Happy hump day. Just saying, hey, have a good stream. An hour into my workday now, and take care. Well, thank you, John, for going out of your way to do so. I appreciate that. You're on my reminder to look at the workout today. My workout today is... Hold on, I got nerd local. What's this nerd doing? Sisters probes mine. Nothing on their side. Let's go here. Let's go back to 1AU. Scan that one again. Today we have long cardio. 30 minutes with a partner. 10 double dumbbell power clean. 20 double dumbbell shoulder overhead. And then a 30 cal echo bike. Shared. But it's as many rounds as possible. So, we're going to do a lot of biking. I'm okay with this. Let's go here and scan. D-scan is still clear. Tank the living hell out of them. Normally scares off the gankers. Oh, for fucking hauling? No. Level 4 relic. Oh, fuck. Nerd left local, thankfully. Let's go here and see if we can get this level 4 relic scan down. It's a little tricky, but we can get it. We can do it. We have the probe strength for it now. At least I think we do. Let's go here. 81%. Gross. No. Let's go here. Collapse the probes a little bit. Scan again. Let's grab this. Go check the little man reports. Oh my god, there's so many messages. Hold on, guys. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. Vic here sent a book. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that. Whew. I knew that was a disaster waiting to happen. Knock these out. Go there. Go there. Knock these out. Alright, cool. So the daycare is always looking for reasons to close. Every chance they get. Like, don't get me wrong. Like holiday stuff and like that, things like that makes sense. Their workers needing time off makes absolute sense too. Their communication, like their delivery, is always poor. So earlier in the week they sent a message out, right, saying, "Hey parents, if your kid isn't going to be here on Friday, please let us know so that we can estimate the head count for Friday to know." Not like just shutting down the center, but knowing how much staff I'm going to need, so people that want a day off can get a day off. So reply yes or no whether your kid's going to be here on Friday. Parents will interpret that as a willingness vote. Like, hey, are you willing to keep your kid home for a Friday so I can do this thing? And so parents will say, yeah, sure, no problem. Or no, I can't, gotta work, whatever. What they're going to end up having is a situation where people will say, yes, I'm willing to keep my kid home, and then later drop them off anyway because there was no, like, decisive message going out for what's going on. And this is the follow-up message now that I just got. The director is now realizing that they have overestimated reading comprehension for parents to understand what they're trying to accomplish. Hey, Spleen. See, John, sounds like a good workout. I'll be doing 4 sets of Arnold presses, chest presses, static planks, and walking today. Very good, John. And yeah, this workout looks interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Let's grab 1, 2. F5 there. $11 million. We gotta grab that one. Nothing in the second can. Let's go over here. Let's go and burn on over. +1 nerd and local. Nothing on D-scan ship-wise. But I do have +1 nerd here. And two relic sites after this one to check, I think. Okay, we're in range. Reborn. Hope we're doing well. Acid, hopefully back on burpees tomorrow. My chest hurts too much today to do so from the past burpees or unrelated. Acid. Let's do that. D-scan still good. Yuck. Let's go this way. Grab the tool. Go here. Uh-oh. Use that one there. Another trap. Go there. D-scan's still good. Oh, from the flu. That makes sense. I'm dumb. I've forgotten about that entirely in terms of being related, and you're absolutely correct. Oh, shit. Alright, grab the tool. Go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy game, easy life. Local is empty. Steal the stuff. Alright, unlock that. Go 1, 2. F5. Yeah, exactly, Acid. Good luck, Reborn, on the exam. And thank you for popping in. Hey, Nick Paw. Well, at least suck. Let's unlock these. And I guess just do a can to advance the progress tracker. So Ginger says, I really need to get into working out. I weigh 150 kilos, which is like 300 pounds, and very fat. I'm barely 5'9". So it's only about like habit and patterns, Ginger, right? So what are some habits and patterns you can change? Wanting to change being active is a good one to change as well. And sometimes you have to do it in stages. Like for me, I cut out soda first. Just got rid of it. Nothing else changed. I just got rid of soda. That helped me rest at night, getting all that caffeine out of the system. And the sugar. How much do you trust yourself to move your diet? Like, for me, and different things work for different people, but I switched over to mostly meats and cheeses and veggies, and pretty much nothing else. Getting away from processed foods is a big deal. Yep, Rashad had a big change in diet. Jay, adding 2 million to the jackpot pool. Let's get that documented. Thank you, Jay. Because changing diet is one thing. Changing diet and being active, that's a pretty dramatic change. Spleen, I've worked out the only way I manage to lose weight is by counting carbs and calories. Yeah, some people have success with that. They need something they can look at consistently and see on that regular basis, and like give them like constant hits of whether it's dopamine or whatever, like maybe a sense of control even. Terry sneaking in, another millionist. Let's get that documented. They heard the click, can't resist. Every pin click, millions of ISK added to the jackpot pool. We've got a can here with 15 million in it. 4 enhanced ward consoles. Let's get on top of it here. This thing hacked. Harley Hindsights. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Ryland, abs were made in the kitchen, not in the gym. There you go. See, Ephemera, I worked with a personal trainer to lose weight. Lost 11 kilos in 9 months, I'm guessing. Key thing was carbs. I was eating 500 times what my body needed, exactly. Not just in like food, but like I presume in carbs specifically. Or maybe you were just eating huge portions. That's possible too. Restoration node, go away. 3, 2, 1. Grab the wrench. Use immediately. 2, 1. Get rid of the restoration node. 5, 2, 1. Tool. 2, 1. 2. Use tool. No core. 4, 3. Use this here. Found the core. 15 million easy. There we go. Knock that out. 1, 2, F5. Yeah, with snacks, that makes sense. Drop the carbs, replace with proteins, that was it. See? Like, you can eat a lot of meat and cheese. Especially if you're active. Like, it's not going to mess you up to do so. I don't think I got this can scan. Let's go there. 2, 3, 4. But of course, this should all be tempered with, like, talk to a doctor. They're going to be more aware of your physical needs and quirks and details we're going to have no idea on the internet, right? We can only share what worked for us. Empty nothing in that can. I remember I didn't even look at a scale. I didn't look at a scale for probably like 5 years. I knew I was losing weight. I knew I felt better. But I didn't want to look at a scale and become obsessive with a number. Inversely, some people can count carbs and calories and things like that, and it's a positive reinforcement for them. Knock that out. There we go. Yeah, spleen. Didn't even look at one. Question, is the Explorer Scepter no longer viable? No, it is. So what you do is, the one we share in our Bad and Dumb channel, you drop the cloak and add the active nullification module, and you're good to go. But definitely still viable. You would count your carbs, but you'd never weighed yourself, yeah. That's a huge thing too. I see like new people coming to the gym, like they come in, you can tell with like goals in mind, right? And it's like, well, I'm not losing weight. And it's like, of course you're not losing weight. You're gaining muscle. You're dropping fat and you're gaining muscle. Why the fuck would you lose weight? That doesn't make any sense, but it's hard to get that through to somebody who came in with a preconceived notion of what they're gonna be aiming for. OG McFadden adding $1 million to the jackpot pool. Let's get that documented. Also, we've got nerds adding Get Good points to the Rift poster giveaway. Let's get that rotated and updated. The Astero back on top. That was Human and Mock getting points in for the giveaway. If anybody in chat hasn't done so yet or doesn't know about it, down below chat there's a red button that says Get Good. Click it. That'll open up your channel point menu, and from there, get your points in for the community goal. When it reaches 100%, we'll fire that giveaway off. And the winner will get their choice of poster from that website, linked in chat by Riff, or by Mock, for the Riff command. Also, Nick Paul, you're very welcome. So that is Bad and Dumb and Get Good channel. So that is the, oh no, it's just Bad and Dumb. There's no Get Good. Maybe you mean Get Good by extension by seeing the information. That's possible, I guess. We can only lead people to the info though, right? We can't make them understand it. Or utilize it. Like all this morning, we've been beating Stempig over the head with stop hauling your own shit. Stop it. Unless you want to be a space trucker, then there's choices for that. But there are better alternatives to being your own space trucker. Yep, the IGC command. There you go. Optional Wednesday. Is it optional? Oh man. Let's bring this over here. Oh, wow, Spleen, gotcha. The people that always got to me is the guy has been there for a month and said that it is sad that they haven't reached their weight goal yet, right? But I've been working out for 30 days. Like, they look first. Oh, yeah. The ones I would run into would be the ones who would show up like 3 times a week. I'm like, okay, showing up 3 times a week is not a bad thing. That's more like maintaining, right? There's going to be a quick plateau on working out 3 times a week. You came in here with expectations and goals. Your ass better be in here at least once a day. Or every, you know, probably 5 out of 7 days, broken up however you need to break it up, but you need to be here most days, not some days, if you're coming in with these expectations and lofty goals. Stem, I don't mind getting chewed out. Gotta learn somehow. Oh, man. Oh, a society site. Alright, the probe's over here. Alright, find it this time. Spleen wants to get a squat rack again. I've thought about getting things for the only thing I want for home would maybe be a rowing machine. Everything else, like, again, this is for me. I know myself, and I benefit from coming in and having the group suffering thing. When there's, 10 or so of us in here at the same time in the midday class and just, well, this is going to suck, but it's going to suck for everybody, so here we go. Yeah, Ragnarok, like, I've done almost the bare minimum. One step up from the bare minimum, which was doing nothing. I've now done something. Why aren't all the rewards falling into my lap? Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Where do those ideas come from, Ragnarok? Do you get to witness them all the time from the in-laws? These whole thought processes? Like, you can get healthy, lose weight by going once a week. It's easier with more days, of course, faster too. Just to goals accordingly, exactly. People have ridiculous goals for what they're inputting and then expecting the output to be. Yes, Polino, well, getting another beer. I've noticed recently, like, I'm losing a lot of weight. Like, since getting back into the gym. And felt like that extra skin elasticity, right? Like, I still got that belly fat. I was gonna sit there because your body is right. Your body's like, we don't trust you. You're gonna fuck up. I'm like, no, I'm fine. It's gonna be good. Nope, remember last time? Ah, fuck. Fine. And that just takes the longest to lose. And that's just the price or the consequence of not taking care of yourself for years on end. Oh, shit. This is bad. Put that over there. Take this. Oh, boy. Use this over here. Nope. Nope. We're gonna restart the scan. It's easier. But people want everything in life to be easy. Isn't that true, right? I want the big rewards with the minimal effort. Oh boy, you're gonna be disappointed. Fuck this game, guys. There's no reason why a trap here should lock down this node. But it gets me every time. Alright, restoration node. Fuck this game. Tool? Thank goodness. Pop this. Go there. I swear there should be something over here. Okay, there's that. Go here. We still have one polymorphic shield click. Okay, fuck this game. We're gonna blow this can up. There's like 30 mil in that can, but goodbye forever. Are you new to life, right? Like, well, no, human. They grow up the way Ragnarok's in-laws do. And then get shocked whenever something isn't just handed to them. Crook, I need my belly fat to survive the cold winter. We need to outrun the Norman invaders to survive the winter. Alright, kill the prop, scan the can. Spleen, the day started great, went to the dentist and everything was fine. The afternoon sucked. My mother fell over. Oh, broke her wrist. Oh, wow. Surgery tomorrow to fix and stabilize it. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Spleen. It is crazy how a day can roller coaster. 4 wormholes. Oh my god. 4 wormholes in one system. Why? We're in IR, so I need to get over into RA. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright, it's all still good over there. That part is good. That part is good. Alright, cool. Human, when I've gone to the gym consistently, I might not become a Greek god, but not suddenly become skinny. Oh, might not become suddenly skinny, but I see small changes, no matter how small. Those little improvements motivate me a lot. Like, just doing little physical things, and them not being an exertion is a huge change. I know John's busy working, but John in chat is usually a huge proponent for, like, just the day-to-day activities that are completely different when you're in any kind of physically active form. Crook. A few times and now this. See, Terry, have you been on faction warfare stuff lately? All the time. Like, I'm in faction warfare right now. I'm usually on my Minotaur character doing faction warfare. But Chad has decided we're going to do Caldari faction warfare for now. I'm banking ISK on this character with the event, so I can have ISK liquid on this character to do faction warfare events when the event ends. Has it got a bit boring? Not for me. I'm enjoying it a lot on my Minotaur character. It did stagnate after it came out. It was very stagnant for a number of months. And then there was like a civil war with the Amarian military, or militia. And so that really shook it up a lot. Spleen says, old men benefit from doing weights too, good for our testosterone. Mostly due to avoiding injury. Like, I've lost interest in going heavy. I'd rather do more reps at a certain weight. Pretty much body weight. Body weight plus. I'd rather go for more reps than going for like 2x, 3x body weight on certain lifts. Yeah, exactly, Nick Paw. Where a flight of stairs is not a danger flag to you. Like, oh god, I'll be all sweaty and ruined and wheezing and... So you might also have the advantage of walking 4 kilometers a day to work and back. Yeah, 2 kilometers there, 2 kilometers back, yeah. Well, I'm doing the math for that. So you're doing basically... A lap here is 400 meters. So you're doing 5 laps to and 5 laps back, basically. Rashad. Now, human, would biking be just too much trouble? Like having to bike, maintain the bike, park the bike, store the bike, like... Because your walk isn't bad by any means. But I imagine it is a noticeable chunk of your time per day. You refuse to bike in the city. So, yeah, just wouldn't be safe or it'd be more stressful biking. Because, yeah, I don't know how many times you have to cross streets, too. Or if the foot traffic is just too insane, or... Like, nope, the car traffic's too insane. Someone's gonna kill me kind of a thing. Data site, level 3. Very good. Go there. D-scan still clear. I think we're 2 sets of probes out, though. Wokelax, oh snap, we out here talking about health. Yes, Wokelax. So, get ready for this, Wokelax. My office is in the same complex as the gym I go to. This is a new development. This has only been going on since January of this year. But there's shared office space in the same complex as the gym, and this has been immensely convenient. My commute to the gym used to be a 1.5 mile bike ride. Now it's like an 8-second walk. But, so yeah, I started streaming 2013, and then... Before I started streaming, I'd given up soda. That was 2013, so in 2017 I started working out. And by then I already changed my diet to like meats and cheeses and veggies. I wasn't eating too much processed food anymore. It was helpful, but just changing diet only does so much. Like I had no physical activity. I was still sitting at my desk for too many hours a day like we talked about last time. And so I started working out in 2017, and because I already made the changes for diets and those behaviors, man, weight just fell off. I went from... I didn't weigh myself at this point, but if I had to guess, I was easily close to, if not at or slightly beyond 300 pounds. I got down to 209, and man, it was night and day. Nerd left local. Let's get the probes out. Now, it took me a number of years to get there. Like, even when I started working out, I didn't touch a scale probably the first 3 years of working out. Let's see. We did the rowing challenge, I want to say, in 2018. That was the first time I weighed myself, when I was at 209. So for all of 2018, or for most of 2018 and some of 2019, I was down around 200 pounds. Then life happens. Now I'm back up to like 230-ish. But I've been back to the gym for less than a year, so. I've got a wall of text incoming, but I've struggled with weight after I got injured during football. There are so many people in that situation, Wokelax. But by all means, yes, definitely share your story. I'll be interested to hear it. John R., if you ever catch him in chat, was kind enough to share his story with us, and like he'd gotten motivated from us talking about this stuff in chat. Which we have a channel on our Discord for workout. You're on there, but for others who are not, we have a workout channel on our Discord. And if you're just going for a walk every day, or every other day, or whatever, you have no idea how motivating it can be to others when they recognize your name from Twitch chat and see, like Jeannie's been killing it. We've given Jeannie a hard time off and on for years about being old and inactive, and really Jeannie and I are about the same age, but he just, looks older, and, it's not my fault that I'm so much prettier, and I like to give, bust Jeannie's balls about it. Well, lately he's been walking like once, twice a day, just popping off, and his posts have been consistent, and it can be very motivating to others to see that type of behavior. Hey, Crimpy, good morning. Hey, Rune Ninja. Unless walking counts, it does. Walking absolutely counts. It doesn't take much to push back from being sedentary at your desk for unhealthy amounts of hours of the day. Hey, Darkness. Exactly, Spleen. Rashad, I like how he put the little bit in about how he's prettier. I can't help that, Rashad. People always bug me about, not using webcam. And then it's like, look, I already have unfair advantages, right? Like, listen to this voice. Some of you right now have someone else that's hearing my voice in the room, and they're thinking about how much more attractive my voice is than yours. And they'll never admit it to you. They don't want to hurt your feelings, but that thought is there. If I had to put on the webcam and be prettier than you, you guys would get resentful and get upset about it. Like, this wouldn't be worthwhile. It'd be too expensive for me. Crampy, some people unironically need a health version of Scared Straight. Yeah, no jokes at all. And sometimes people get that moment in their life, some kind of life circumstance that jars them. For me, I remember, it was just going into the store, Walmart, to walk to the back of the store to get like milk, and walk back to the front of the store, check out, and get back in the car and go home. And I wasn't like winded, but I was exerted. I noticed that this was exerting to any degree. And I'm like, okay, walking to a store, buying milk, and walking back out to the car should not take effort, right? That's not a hard thing to do. And that's what got me to consciously stop and think, okay, I need to start fucking changing how things work here. Bomb Diggity, you do have a voice for radio, hopefully not a face for it too. Hey Ava, hope you're doing well. Runager, our voices rival each other, Rush. I don't know about that. I don't know. Wokalak says, I'm 6'9". The heaviest I ever got was 536 pounds. I'm a large fella. So in 2018, I found out my testosterone was 28, needed to be around 600 to 800. Holy crap. Started HRT and lost 75 pounds just off of that. Recently started gym in karate with my friend and boss. I'm sitting at 390, under 400 though, for the first time since I was 17 years old. So it's always exciting for me to hear and read other stories of health triumphs. So I've known Rashad for a number of years now. I know he won't be offended by this, but Rashad, you were my first thought on reading this. And Rashad's gonna be like, yep, true. Rashad is a big boy. We used to have a soccer video of Rashad. And Rashad, what were you pushing at one point? What was your biggest, Rashad? And at this biggest, Rashad was running around a soccer field. And he was out there being active. And then, we talked about more and more over the years, and Rashad started becoming more physically active, and I think he went from like 350 plus down to under 3 for the first time in his life, or adult life or whatever. These dudes I know love to get to know you more. You what? They whatever. I got you. Yeah, Rashad. Like I got enough on my desk, right? Acid Rush. Don't get your mouth that close to the mic. It's doing things to me. See? This is how it starts. I'm already so busy in a day. Imagine if I have to start weeding through DMs all the time, right? Rashad says, for me, it was when I was going to lose 100 grand on a contract money. Yep. So Rashad was doing contracts for the military as a civilian IT nerd, right? And he had to pass a certain physical to be able to take the contract. And that was the issue he was running into. Was like, sorry, sir. Our operating procedure says you are too likely to fall over fucking dead on the job, and we don't need that kind of fucking paperwork here, sir. Rune Ninja, fair enough. Solstice calls me boring. Solstice hates everything, Rune Ninja. Solstice hates everything. Keep that in mind. Rashad says, damn near 300. Rashad, you weren't over 300 before? Am I mistaken on that? This nerd's in a pod. Alright, we can ignore this for a while. So, Rashad, I'm a desk jockey. Don't really leave it, and I snack a bunch. So tell me, how am I underweight? Well, there's a lot of different factors. Metabolism, genetics, like... That's why we stress so much that this is not a one-size-fits-all or a one-method-fits-all type of situation. That's right, Will Jonesy. Let's scroll back and chat some more. So Ragnarok, what sucks is, if you are married, you can have all the wake-up possible, but if your wife doesn't care, you are not working out, and it doesn't matter. Hold on. I'm going to reread this. You can have all the wake-up possible, but if your wife doesn't care, you are not working out, and it doesn't matter. Well, you want to be motivated by the spouse to be physically active. Ragnarok, TikTok. Those kids will be out of the house one day, Ragnarok. TikTok. You're focused on the wrong goal. No, you're right. I was sitting at 360. I thought so, Rashad. Well, man, I about nailed it. I said about 350-ish. I was within 10. And Rashad, relatively quickly got underneath 300. 5 there. Alright, this site's done. Let me punch their site real quick. Now I want to scroll back to Woke's post. So I get some perspective there. So, was your testosterone always low, Wokelax? Or was that something that happened like post-puberty, or, was that a separate story entirely, or what? So you were at 536, you dropped 75 from the HRT. That puts you at about 460-ish. You dropped another 70 pounds doing karate and gym with your boss friend. Okay. Let's go back to what you said most recently. I was in IT for a few years, worked with my dad, but the past year and a half, I am now working in medical engineering. Picked up my GED in March of 2022, and in my 3rd semester of college, but only have time to pull one class a semester right now. Lots of life changes in the past 4 years. Lucky I started at 32 and not 42. Yeah, absolutely. Man. So I turned 30, and I'm like, all right, I don't feel it, so it's fine. I hit 32, and that's when I had that whole, why am I exerted getting milk from the store? It doesn't feel good. 10 million, let's go this way. And I just turned 40 this past December, and the first workout after 40, we did back squats, which for me are a relatively easy lift. And my first back squat, I wasn't paying attention and tweaked my back. I'm like, oh fuck, I turned 40, I'm dead now. It's all falling apart. But it was just a fluke thing, thankfully, but it's easy for that stuff to get in your head too, for concerns and worries. Now, the life stuff though, let's go back to that for Wokelax. You're absolutely correct. If you can't carve out the time for a routine, right? There's only so much you can do about it. Crobat, nothing like starting your life over at 35. Good shit / sarcasm. Fucking Crobat. Crobat, good morning. Oh my god, Crobat. It has been. These fucking cans, what the fuck? D-scan shows a venture with probes. Something else has probes out. Or maybe it has probes out. I don't fucking know. There's the core. Alright, we got the can at least. Grab the loot. D-scan shows probes and a venture. What's on the map here? I want to get into IN and the PA. So go there. See if we bump for a while. Rush, I've been discussing with my doctor, we are thinking soy food in the early to mid 2000s had harmed the puberty. I gotcha. Now, was the soy related to the football activity, or was that just a dietary option situation type of thing growing up as a kid? Because I presume the soy was replacing something else. Overeating with school foods. Oh man, because you're an athlete, right? So I presume this is me jumping down the logic train a lot, by the way. I presume as an athlete in high school, you could pretty much just go get wherever you wanted, whenever you wanted, right? There was no like safety valve or control or oversight. Oversight's probably the right word to to use there. Like, he's a big boy. He's playing football. You know, let the man eat. Soy influences your hormone levels. In Austria, soy products are advertised as support for females with hormonal problems, including menopause. Huh. Wanted to ask if it was soy related, but didn't want to be offensive. Soy and plastic products are doing this to all men. What is a plastic product, Vinny? Because it's solstice, you know, Vinny, like, I've got to run everything through a fucking filter first. Like, how much is bullshit and how much is this, like, a deep dive YouTube hole. One of them fell down. See, correct. We were given basically a card and the school covered our food costs. Yep. That makes sense. Probes out. Let's go here. Let's go here. And then go there. Alright. We got 2 SIGs. The nerds in local are in 2 endurances and a porpoise. So they're trying to steal some low-sec ores, I'm presuming. See, Rune Ninja, so I might sound stupid, but what is hormones in men exactly? Well, like testosterone is an example. I think Vinny is referring to the idea that plastic packaging is leaving residue in our food. Huh. And that the residue from the packaging is having adverse long-term health effects. Like, I can see the logic train behind it. I just haven't heard any details about it. Porpoise does my probes on D-scan. Let's go here and 1. See, Nick Paul, plastic parts per million in our drinking water is also growing. Yep. That would not be surprising. Who needs clean drinking water, right? These scans still clear, but I've got +1 nerd and local. Vinny says your body recognizes plastic particles as estrogen. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying that's like a big jump to me. Like, for some reason, I imagine the aliens guy telling me this. Or Vinny's favorite talking head, Tucker Carlson. That's usually how it works. Rush, the mental health benefits of the HRT were amazing as well. I've struggled with depression for a while due to losing direction after loss of football. It was my life. It was my path. Yeah, to free school. Yeah, I was gonna say. So you're going through school as a public school. I presume public school. I don't know that for sure, but you're a school athlete, right? And you got this identity that you are going through with your later childhood years, and then all of a sudden it ends, right? It's over. But when you're a kid, you can't think that far ahead, right? Why would you? Everything's good right now. Why think about times further down the line when things will seemingly not be good? Then that train comes to an end, and it's a huge shock to the system. A heron? Alright, we've got a level 3 Guri site to go check out. I'll have to keep an eye out for this heron, though. That's why I was wondering the Ursk. Like, is this like the sole thing that people have discovered or noticed? Or is it like more variable where, you know, some plastic particles do this and some plastic particles do that, and they've just latched onto one? Knock those out, grab these 2. Next 2 are crap. +2 in local. Let's grab these 2 here. Let's grab that one. Oh yeah, and Vinny, I saw your DM, and I'll work on that as soon as I can for you. Vinny wants me to cut a recording of the cops outro, so he can use it for his Karen complaint video. Got one more SIG and local. Let's scan this side. Wolax, and being from the South, oh man, Wolax. So I'm from Indiana, but I've been in South Georgia for like 25 years. And that football culture, where it's like literally everything, absolutely. It was a huge weight. My parents molded me to be like Mr. Football. I've been large, height-wise, my whole life. I was a 13-pound, 9.5-ounce baby, and 23.5 inches tall at birth. And we're still 2 weeks premature. Well, I was like less 2 weeks premature, and more like 2 weeks. Probably your mom's body be like, get this guy the fuck out. Like, get him the fuck out right now. That's a big boy. I was somewhere around a 10-pound baby, but holy crap, 2 feet and almost 14 pounds. That's a big baby boy. And to be fair to your parents' perspective, like obviously the result was negative, but like from their perspective, it was a positive intention, right? Like from their point of view, it's like, hey, let's get him into this thing. He's already a big boy. He's already a big baby. He's gonna grow into this type of role or identity or whatever. And in our local culture is going to embrace that as a huge positive for what's important locally. And then they'll perceive that as more opportunities for you, and it just spirals from there. Descan there, it has the heron still. Don't congratulate Vinny Darkness. I saw your post on YouTube and I responded to it. And then Vinny latched on, right, to my good idea. I guess technically it would be Darkness' good idea, but I've got the microphone. So my good idea. The Earth says, oh my god, Rush is a Hoosier, unsub. Wait a minute, Ersk, you're not from Ohio, are you? You're not Buckeye, I hope. I don't follow the college sports at all, by the way, but... Who? One of us? You are! I knew it! As soon as someone was complaining about Hoosiers, it had to be a Buckeye. Oh, man. Alright, the heron's still out here, though. They could be on the site. Pav goes in AI and AK. So let's go that way. Make sure we put these in tripwire. There we go. Let's go back and chat some more. See, there's depends on the makeup. Sorry, chat's moving around a lot. Of the plastic, but most of them that are present in the water and in fish do this. Huh. Wokalax, man, she evicted me from my first apartment. Rude. Hold on. She evicted me. Is this... Who's the she in this story? Was this your mother, or... Viewer tech? Oh, for sure. Like, looking back, I have no ill toward them. It taught me work ethic. And it kept me engaged in school, right? It wasn't something for you to dread. Now, Wokalax, this is something that different people have different experiences with. As an athlete kid growing up, did you get passed in classes, or was school reward effort ratio enough for you to like get yourself through your classes? Oh, about the eviction. Yeah, about being too got evicted for your first apartment. The womb. Get out. Get this 2 foot tall, 14-pound baby out. Fuck you, Rush. It's my idea. So your dad's a Hoosier, though, so I guess that makes me half and half. My dad's from Ohio. I don't know what part, though. Smokey Bear, Crow Pat. Rush, making a joke about... Yeah, I saw that. Okay, good. I'm caught up. I thought I missed another message. Alright, go back to the spot, get the probes out. Get onto the new SIG. Bring this over here and scan there. There we go. Guys, I don't know where the last hour disappeared to, but an hour has blinked by. The hype train is back in station. We had a level 1 hype train earlier this morning. It has remained ethical, though. We started today off at like 67.3%, I think. We're at 68% unethical for the week now. But the hype train is in station. Ah, fuck, another wormhole. This is probably Vinny's fault. Vinny's probably spawning wormholes into space. Let's see. Check the map real quick. We need to go into EN and then Hall. Let's go here. There we go. The hype train is in station. We need 3 different professional shills to type cheer 100. Gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit the resub button. If you're not subscribed, follow the ads command. Put dodged Kappa in chat. DODGED space Kappa emote. Doing so will dramatically increase your chances of being gifted a sub. Wokelax, I did well. Not gonna lie, my ADHD was masked with football obsession. And I knew good grades helped good schools and with football, so I worked hard. But I lost it all once you broke the knee. Yep. Nope, that makes absolute sense. So you were motivated to do well in school because you also placed a value on your academic performance because it would enhance the offers you would get from a higher variety of school options too. It wasn't like just get by or just do the bare minimum. You were actually positively motivated to succeed academically, which is good. That's really good. The school system here that I grew up in was very notorious for just rubber stamping the athletes and giving them free passes on academic courses and then obviously setting them up for failure later in life. Brutal but unfair with a legitimate dodge kappa. This might be the first legitimate dodge kappa of the day. Brutal. Thank you for the professional shill work. We'll see if the dodge kappa is strong enough to catch that dodge kappa. Let's bring this over here and scan this side. We'll go back and chat some more and catch back up. Not today. I will resist the call to shill. Wokelax is right. Shilling, like most activities, is all about moderation. Absolutely. Pat with the first gifted sub of the day. Pat has become Nerd of the Day alongside Vinny. Pat is gifted sub Nerd of the Day now. Pat, thank you very, very much for the gifted sub. Vinny, top cheer bits of the day with 101 bits. Pat has opened up the hype train window. What is this? Combat site. Let's go over here then. We need a second professional shill who is not Pat to cheer 100. Gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit their own resub button to start the shill timer. Pat's got the clock open. We'll see if we can get the timer started. Getting the second professional shill is always the hardest one. It is the most thankless task because you're not the one kicking off the hype train.
We're not just doing this for money.
But you are the one starting the clock. And it's going to be Pat
Doing it for a
with
shitload
200
of
bits. Doesn't start the clock, but does dethrone Pat, or dethrone Vinny as Nerd of the Day. Pat is now double Nerd of the Day. Pat, thank you for the bits very, very much. Still 1 down, 2 to go. We need a second professional shill. Cheer 100, gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit the resub button to get that shill clock ticking. And there it is. Darkness with a cheer 100. Darkness, thank you very much.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
There's the clock. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Pat and Darkness are holding open the hype train window. Now, the timer is in relation to Pat's bits and Darkness's bits. Pat's gifted sub is still in the hype train window, but for less time than that clock shows. We need that hero, that third professional shill, to cheer 100, gift a sub, drop a prime, or hit their own resub button to kick off that hype train. Ragnarok, I don't understand why people keep eating the plastic bottle after they're done with the water. Oh my god. Let's scroll through chat some more. Okay, we're good. I'm caught up. So, human, I played a little bit of Shining Force this morning. 1 battle. No, that's not true. I guess it was a 2nd battle. I'm on the battle to Manarina, which is where you get the, Anri? Yeah, Anri from. So the first bridge with those dwarves and the bats is annoying. Not hard, just annoying. Then I trudge through the desert, like a stubborn idiot, clear the 2nd pack, and approach the last pack of enemies head on. Max gets blaze 2'd, and then smacked by 2 zombies.
We're doing it for a shitload
Back
of
to town
money.
we go. Gotta do the battle over again. Like, I knew when I was squaring up against that force, it was a terrible idea. But it had been so many years, I wasn't sure how terrible it was. Yep. Gonna have to rerun it. Yep. Level 2 Blaze. All it took. Acid, the hero, cheers 100 bits to kick off the hype train. Now Pat's gifted sub, bits, Darkness's bits, and Acid's bits are all in the hype train. Level 1 hype train is in progress. Already more than 50% completed. I'll tell you the shill math here in just a moment. Let's take a look. It would take a total of 700 bits or 200 bits and 1 sub, resub, gift sub, or prime. It doesn't need to be one person, it can be a team effort. Cheer any number of bits to push the hype train, already more than halfway completed. If level 1 hype train is complete in time, we can talk about unethical giveaways to go along with it. Rune Ninja looking for a handout porpoise. What? Rune Ninja? Is that you need the fit or that you need the actual ship? Hey, Amarillo. How's the event data sites going? I'm using them to fund my faction warfare characters. Now, for those who don't know, Captain there is the artist behind Riff, the Riff store there. The current poster on display is the Astero, but down below chat, there's a red button that says Get Good. Click it. That'll open up your channel point menu, and from there, get your points in for the community goal. Whenever someone does, we rotate through the posters and show a different ship. When that community goal reaches 100%, we're going to do a raffle drawing. And that the giveaway winner who is drawn will get to pick their choice of posters from that store as a prize. I've asked many people, even offered them ISK to do it. They said no. To do what, though? To give you a fitted porpoise, or do you just need the fit? Because I would expect, drop the Fonsui part, but I would expect Eve Workbench to have a fitting there for it. Let's go here. This is correct. Go here, go there, go there. I'll check that in a second. We are halfway through the hype train timer. 2 minutes and change left to go. We've got Wokelax adding 1 million ISK to the jackpot pool. Let's get that documented. Here's the Pavlovian pin. There it is. There's the click. ISK has been documented. Thank you, Woke. 2 minutes on the hype train. Again, it would take 700 bits or 200 bits and 1 sub. Resub, gift sub, or prime. If you're not subscribed, make sure to put Dodged Kappa in chat. DODGED space Kappa emote. Doing so will dramatically increase your chances of being gifted a sub. Ah, gotcha, Rune Ninja. Pentience, shill math, we just gave it, yeah. 700 bits or 200 bits and 1 sub. Resub, gift sub, or prime. We've got Bomb Diggity adding 3 million ISK. There's 2, 3, 4 million ISK going to the pool. 5 from Bomb Diggity.
We're not just doing this for money.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shitload of money.
Documented. We have an anonymous gifted sub going to Real. Real's one of our gym buddies. Whoever that was, thank you very, very much. We're down to the last minute. 1 minute to go. It would take 200 bits to beat that level 1 hype train. 200 bits to go, or any sub, resub, gift sub, or prime. Will chat beat the clock, or will there be another ethical hour in our morning? We'll find out in just a moment.
We're not just doing this for
No, it
money.
won't. Pat with 200 bits is going to beat the level 1 hype train. Pat,
money.
thank you again very much. You continue being Nerd of the Day. Top bits cheered of the day. Let's see, Nick Paul says, Rush, what is the channel point option regarding Riff? I don't see it in the cooldown. Nope, it's a community goal. It's a community goal. So when you click, let me see how I can get that over to you. Go here. Go here. So here's my Twitch chat, right? Let me resize it. So when I click the Get Good button, it's at the very top. Loot from Riff. I click that. I can't do, obviously, but viewers can. It goes in from there. That's how that works. Alright, let's put this over here. There we go. Yeah, it's on top of all the redeemables. +1 nerd and local. And then Stero, oh my god, they've been here the whole time. Now it's a bustard hauler. All these SIGs suck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Probe's already back in. Put these in tripwire. Get that documented. Rune Ninja. No problem, Nick Paw. Alright, level 1 hype train is complete thanks to the heroic shills from Pat. Saving the level 1 hype train. We can now talk about unethical giveaways. If level 2 hype train completes before time runs out, each hype train conductor gets to run an unethical casino wheel spin. They can put guaranteed ISK into the jackpot pool, or they can spin the wheel for a 50-50 chance of increasing the giveaway or losing it entirely. The choice is theirs. Our current hype train conductors are Pat with bits. It's not showing me who the first sub point was, but that's going to be probably Pat with the gifted sub starting it all off, right? Yeah. Pat should be double hype train conductor. Yeah, exactly, Pat. But we've got less than 3 minutes to go. It would take 300 bits and 3 subs. 300 bits and 3 subs, resubs, gift subs, or primes to beat that level 2 and have guaranteed unethical casino wheel spins to do. Again, if you're not subscribed, put a dodged kappa in chat. The adds command will show you how. Putting dodged kappa in chat will increase your chances of being gifted that sub. Uh-oh, human. I'll see what I can do with the posters on the screen. Cool, Colossus. Man, you're going for the throat. That's one of my favorites. Will do. Lanthor sneaking in the bits just to throw off the math. I like it, Lanthor. Always unethically shill. Certainly. 2 minutes left on the hype train. Lanthor getting on the board with the bits. Rue Ninja. Just popped a venture with your Jackdaw or your Coercer. That makes more sense. In low sec, there it is. The cargo hold dropped. The sign. Oh, you're doing Sino permit checks. I like it. Checking it for X-Men each time. I don't mind it, human. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to think about what Colossus to show. There's never enough AOA Colossus loot. He's the centerpiece of my center monitor, Funko Pop. Holding up the screens. Only 80 seconds remain. It could be back-to-back level 1 hype trains for the morning. Possibly an entirely ethical morning today, but that's okay. The support is very much appreciated. Thanks to Pat, Anonymous, Acid, and Darkness, who made this hype train possible. He's strong enough to hold it up, exactly. I'm looking around the room, I'm wondering what piece of Colossus I should show. What's up there? Like, for being one of my favorite X-Men, I have a disproportionately low amount of loot and swag for him. That's right, Ragnarok. Ragnarok with a legitimate dodge kappa with only 30 seconds to go. Again, it would take 300 bits and 3 subs. Resubs, gift subs, or primes. Probably 297 thanks to Lanthor. What piece of Colossus loot? Check that one. Go there. Yeah, I don't think I have Colossus for the Crisis Protocol. Board game over there. But I want to find something that's like really good example of Colossus art. And to me, it's AOA. Where is he on the cover for this thing? Ow. Is he on the back? Oh shit. Legos, calm down. Yeah, he's on the back. This is one of my favorite Colossus arts versions from Age of Apocalypse. The bandana, the shoulder armor for no discernible reason. What do we have that's Colossus, though? I need a Colossus Lego. That'd be pretty badass. Let's see. I wonder if I have a trading card of him. See, Wokelax, my favorite is a weak choice. It's Gambit, the stupid X-Men cartoon. When I was a kid, I always loved Gambit. Down, what? Wait, down something. Oh, down here in the bayou. There you go. No, Gambit's not a weak choice. So the X-Men cartoon is what got me started. Hold on, we'll go down that rabbit hole in a second. I'll get distracted too easy. We show these figures off all the time. Oh, here we go. I got it. We're gonna show the Acolytes Colossus. I was gotta figure out what the best way to display it would be. So what I'm not sure is if the 94 or 95 Fleur Ultra sets had the Acolyte Colossus. There's Executioner's Song. The art in these comics, man, these things are amazing. These are full-size comic books of the Fleur Ultra X-Men set from 94. And what I'm looking for is the card that shows Colossus as an acolyte. Human has taken us down the rabbit hole today. Ooh, is this one I think it is? That's something else, okay. That might be who I'm thinking it is, though, for something else later on we can talk about. Magneto, Beast, Havoc. I gotta show that to Havoc someday. Hellfire Club. Oh, Behold Avalon. That's got the Magneto we're looking for, but not for the... There's Archangel for XHBK. Alright, he's not in this one. So the cards are in a certain order in the sets, but in the comic, they are they're scrambled. Maybe by artist? I don't know. Just casually piling up the X-Men memorabilia. Oh, man. Ragnarok, I hear you like armor on your armor. On the cover, that is one... Oh, yeah, you got Gambit over here on the cover for this one, with Psylocke. Alright, let's check this issue. This is issue number 1. Wolverine on Sauron. White Queen. Here's Gambit. This is the Gambit card from that set. Woklax. I know the light in here is kind of shining on it, but... It's Gambit busting into a window, throwing cards, staff in hand. Man, Woklax, you found the best channel for yourself on Twitch. We're working out, we're playing video games. Oh yeah, I was going back to the X-Men cartoon. So the X-Men cartoon is how I got started. I'd seen an older cartoon, prior to the X-Men. When I was like 4 or 5, I was visiting some family down in Homestead, Florida. I put the TV on myself because you could do that at that age. And of course we were in Homestead, Florida, so Crimpy's out here listening. Over half the channels were in Spanish, so I kept flipping channels. I finally found a cartoon I could watch in English. And I didn't know it was X-Men at the time. But it was like a one-shot cartoon they were doing as a pitch to get their own series. And then years later, the 90 whatever series X-Men came to Fox, and I got into that a lot. My mom noticed that I was watching the cartoon consistently on Saturdays, and she worked at a grocery store. And this is back in the 90s when grocery stores and pharmacies and whatnot would commonly have comics on display racks. Well, they had put a storyline called The Executioner's Song into a 12-issue overprinted collection into one bundle, and she just on a whim picked it up for me from work, brought it home, and I dove straight in. Like that shit was I read it, reread it. Oh fuck, here it is. All right, so here we go. This issue or book number 2, the very first image. Who did this to me? This is all Human's fault, right? Is it, Vinny? Did it go that way like after the hurricane or what? Because I was there before the hurricane. Ooh, I have no idea, Ryland. I don't know the geography down there. I was little when I went down there. Man, Human. I would reread those things over and over again. So this is Rachel Summers. This is Scott and Jean's kid from an alternate reality. Alright? Blame Human. Here we go. When I open this up, Human, this is what I was looking for. This is not AOA Colossus. This is Acolyte Colossus. Alright? He's fighting some kind of robot. That part's probably not super important. But he's in a different costume. The reason he's wearing this costume is, after his sister died, alright, he was done. He was burned out. Let's go full screen here. He was burned out, and to him, the dream was dead. He was done with the dream, done with Xavier, done with the bullshit, and he was stepping away. And so he goes and joins up with the Colossus, or with Magneto, goes up to Asteroid M and hangs out for a while. And one of the books I was flipping through earlier had Ilyana, the sister, in her magic armor, like the full silver plate set. You don't get to see her in that one too often, because usually back then in the 80s, I forget who the artist was at the time, but they would like weirdly, overly sexualize both Ilyana and Kitty Pryde, I think, over a New Mutants title. Where the hell were these? Let me put these up somewhere. Boy. Clean that up later. Put it back on the proper shelf. Yeah, it looks like Doc Ock arms, right? Exactly. I'm going to go back to the hype train numbers, get those added to the total. Pat, bits 200 plus anonymous 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, thanks to Pat's. Let's go here. Goes to 16. Hype train documented. We're now at 72% unethical for the week. Thank you all again very, very much. After Andrew went to shit, but always rougher than the surrounding towns. Gotcha. Yeah, like when I was there, I was like super little, like 5, maybe 6. And I was always in my aunt and uncle's house, and they were Air Force, so we were over somewhere in suburbia, just hanging out and doing stuff. Always for a visit. Woklax, staff in hand. That's how you get arrested. Oh, man. I'm scrolling back through chat some more. For a split second, my mind said, awesome Doc Octopus. Yeah. Nope, that's exactly what it looks like. Ginger Rush, who complains about sexy characters? Well, when the characters are like 13, 14-year-old girls, it's a little weird.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Nick Paul, your favorite characters that sent... Oh, don't tell me these things. I flipped through past a page where it was awesome art of Wolverine diving into some Sentinels and going crazy on them. You might get much X-Men, or Marvel for that matter, over in Portugal, for those who don't know. Exposure as a kid, but I do have a shitload of Asterix and a few Lucky Luke comics. I'm not familiar with Asterix or Lucky Luke. Nick Paw. Oh Christ, here comes Vinny. It's because the ley lines converge in Homestead. Coral Castle is there. If you master it, you can move 50 tons of rock with your mind. Hey, Heretical. Happy Wednesday. Oh, here's a name for me to butcher. Bahadrobovic. Yep, that's the best I'm going to do. Hello and welcome. And thank you for the follow. Wokelax. Alright, so you're closer to my sister's age. Her favorites are Storm and I would say Storm and Rogue, but she likes Rogue and Colossus a lot too. Yeah, exactly, Ginger. It's super weird. Those 80s comics to do that. Hey, Sergeant. Joining the VIP wall. That's right. If you guys are not a VIP, we're down to our last 3 VIP badges. 23 minutes ago, Human requested that we show the Patreon page. There it is. If you want one of those VIP badges before they're gone, we're down to the last 3. What is Patreon? It's a third-party subscription service where we get to keep 95% of the proceeds compared to Twitch subs, where the channel gets less than half the revenue. There's no wrong way to support the channel. It's always appreciated, never expected. But if you'd like to know where your money is going, and you want to support the channel more effectively, Patreon is the way to go. You can support for any amount, equal to, less than, or greater than your Twitch sub. Doing so will support the channel more efficiently. But if you go VIP, you get a VIP badge like some of the nerds in chat. And we're down to our last 3 VIP badges. Once they're gone, they're gone. And as you know, the biggest value is taking a VIP badge someone else can't. Asterix is a Gaul fighting Romans. Lucky Luck, or Lucky Luke, is a cowboy fighting outlaws. Huh. Rogue is the best, Jubilee is bad, says Heretical. We'll see if Heretical expounds on these ideas. Hey, Morty. Hope you're doing well, and welcome back. Wolklax says, Jubilee and Gambit, Whispers, and Wolverine. Are those your favorites? Ginger says, I'm more of a Deadpool guy myself. Did like the Spectacular Spider-Man show. Toss was on over a decade ago. Spectacular Spider-Man. I only haven't seen that one. But Fireworks. Hey, Keevil. And Red both getting points in for the Rift poster. Let's cycle through here. The stereo shuffles away. We've got the probe now on display. Now, for those who don't know, there's a community goal going on for the Riff web arts. Not web arts. Eve arts. The link is in chat. Go to the website, is where I was going with that word. We're going to do a giveaway when the community goal reaches 100%. And the winner of that giveaway gets to pick a poster of their choice from that web store. linked in chat. Go check it out. In fact, Captain is in chat. Captain Amarillo, the artist on that website. Now, Captain, Rashad in chat. Rashad won't speak up now. He'll hide. Rashad says he's buying a Marshall and an Estero poster on Friday. Now it's Rashad, so I gotta stay on him. Make sure he follows through. There's Rashad. Rashad, CPT in chat. That's the artist from the Rift website. Oh, you got ads yourself. Hold on, we gotta do ads at CPT. There you go. All you gotta do is dodge Kappa. Hey, Red. So, Rush, these are both French comics. Honestly, wish I had them in French. Some jokes are lost in the translation. I would imagine so. We have more work to do, guys. M1, that dirty son of a bitch, piled up all this work on our desk. Let's get it documented. If anybody in chat has not been to our YouTube channel yet, click the link in chat, go to the newest video, and leave a ridiculous comment. Every new ridiculous commenter on the new video adds more ISK to the jackpot pool and helps boost the video visibility. Right, Ragnarok? It has never clicked for me either. Search it. Fucking M1. Alright, next up, M1 wants you all to know about Vinegar Douche, chief of the Wormhole PD. All the links in chat where you can find Vinny content. Go to his YouTube channel for an immediate example of his content. He'll be live in a few minutes on Twitch. Make sure to follow him on Twitch as well. Arresting wormhole dirtbags and bringing them to justice. Does he ship to America? Is it a weird L currency? Heretical, yes. As far as I'm aware, he does ship to the US. The CPT can answer that for themselves. Wokelax, how does CPT not make a hurricane? Was going to buy one, but my favorite ship isn't on there. Hey, put in requests, guys. The more requests you guys make, the more data CPT has. And can plan out their next artistic project. Hey, congrats, Rune Ninja. Getting a kill in Faction Warfare. Morty getting more points to the community goal. Let's get that documented. We're moving on to the Magnate poster now on display. Yeah, I was talking to CPT that months ago, how it's very easy nowadays for shipping to be more expensive than a product. We have one more piece of work on our desk, the HiSec buyback shoutout. If anybody in chat doesn't have this link already bookmarked, do so now. One of the most useful tools for an Eve nerd. Turning your space junk into space bucks conveniently, quickly, and easily. Don't miss out. Go there. That part's fine. Vinny, why haven't you rage quit yet? Vinny? I know the E in E-boy stands for elderly. But how can you E-boy if you're late for work again? Let's see, we need to close that out. Vinny getting kicked out. Fuck off, Vinny. Go to work. Oh, man. Oh boy, E-boys. Who doesn't adore the elderly? So Vinny, Vinegar Douche is probably my most successful E-boy project. Vinny had been making YouTube content for years, had dabbled in streaming Eve, and then we got talking about things behind the scenes, and then I want to basically take credit for all good, positive, successful elements of Vinny's conduct since. It's an amazing show. It'll be starting in a few minutes. If you have some time, come check it out. Definitely happy to see Vinny grow on Twitch. He actually quit his halfway retired elderly job of doing like phone customer support service, right? Because the generous nerds in Twitch chat have supported his e-boy lifestyle. The shilducation. Push lock is the credit. Look at that VIP wall, right? Rip Eve anywhere. Yep, they got shut down. Was that last month? You were one of the many failed projects by CCP. And it was still Eve related, right? Hey, Def. Hope you're doing well. If anyone else is interested, please join Rushlock's Totally Not a Pyramid Scheme and become a streamer today. Vinny is my proof of concept. I wanted to share this story for Apollo to be around. But yeah, Vinny is my proof of concept about what e-boyism looks like in your later retired years. Oh, was it really today? I thought it shut down a while back for some reason. I thought they made the announcement, it would shut down like a week later. I guess it was a longer window. VIP is not a pyramid scheme, says Human. Guys, check out Patreon. You guys have been killing it. Wokelax support on Patreon yesterday. We are one VIP away from breaking the 600 mark. That would be almost a third of the way to being completely unreliant upon Twitch revenue. Ryland says Vinny was able to reduce his e-boy hot tub streams to one a month. There we go. CPT responding to Wokelax about the hurricane. I am partial to Mimitar ships myself. Look, 6% of profits is an investment. Think of as it is paying for expertise in all shill tactics. Oh, man. Oh my god, heretical. Right? We get these emails as partners about, like, come to these panels and talk about this in a what the fuck are they even called? The calls, the Microsoft Zoom calls and shit. And, like, people have been putting on presentations, and I'm like, these fuckers, nobody talking runs a financially successful channel. And yet we're going to sit here and listen to them as partners. And I get it. There are lots of people who need help with it. I always put myself out there, like, hey, if any of you guys need help with monetization, feel free to reach out. One or two have over the years, but it's certainly few and far between. By the way, I know I'm impatient and whatnot, but AEW announced they'll release the game and pre-order now, but still not available for pre-order anywhere. And still no visible price anywhere. That is strange, because like that's coming out next month, isn't it? Man, Crobat. So many channels would benefit from having actual help with that. Alright, guys. Let's go see if the old man is pushing his buttons yet. Where's my headphones at? There they are. Alright, he's live. Oh, guys, making those weird old people noises where, you know, when they first wake up and they're like trying to remember how to breathe and shit. The Ersk adding $1 million to the jackpot pool. Let's get it documented, the Ersk. Thank you very much. Now, my hope, and I've gotten text confirmation that currently, going forward, our scheduling should be normal. Which is very encouraging and relieving. Death and Darkness adding millions of this to the jackpot pool. Let's get those documented. 1, 2. There's the Pavlovian pin. Doing more work. Rush acting like he isn't old as fuck. I'm only 40. I'm like half Vinny's age, heretical. Raid Vinegar Douche. Balrogs, good morning. Catching us just in time. Woke, getting more ISK into the jackpot pool. I was just telling chat, Balrogs, that the rest of the week should be normal scheduling, as logistical issues seem to have resolved themselves, thankfully. Ganja, hope you're doing well. Heretical. Must redeem points. You can hear the pin clicking. It's doing its work. Who's older, Genie or Vinny or Skorts? Vinny's probably older than everybody, as far as I know. Genie's like only a year older than me. He just lived harder or has worse genes or something. Good, I need my morning coffee with Rush. Balrogs, we should be back to our normal schedule tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you can join us. We tried Proof of Life on Skort last year and never got a response. Unfortunately. Alright guys, I'll see you over in Vinny chat in just a moment. Until then, goodbye forever. Now for those who don't know, we have a secret Cool Kids Hangouts, our second channel. Don't tell people about it. It's linked in Twitch chat, but only for cool kids. Click the link, hit the follow button. I'll be live over there at some point this morning, before and or after gym time, with non-Eve content. So if you're terrified of something on the screen that isn't Eve, don't go there. But you're more than welcome to talk about Eve, ask questions about Eve, of course, still. Oh man, human, right? More do. Sarah, his daughter, still pops in the chat. Somewhat frequently. Alright guys, oh shit, the raid popped off, let's go take a look.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Probably get you homeschooled, you'll learn about that stuff. But shit. OMG, it's Rushlock.